Mhm. Wait, is recording? Ah. Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Please excuse me. Wait, I didn't actually know that this was recording, so well, why not? I'm trying to take out pimples the best way I can, and well, yes,
I'm a
go.
charger. Okay. Okay.
Hey guys, welcome back again to my YouTube channel. That took like forever to get off my face, but it's off my face now, so we can actually start. I can actually start filming properly. But before then, let's make the proper introductions. My name is Trinity Udbak. If you're just joining me, or if you're just joining us on this channel, my name is Trinity Udwa, and if you haven't subscribed yet, please, what are you waiting for? Please subscribe and then turn on the push notification. Yes. So moving on, today, as the name implies in the video, I'm going to be telling you about things that you should do, you should know before starting any skincare routine. Skincare routine. Now everybody has a skincare routine. By the time you ask them, okay, what's your skincare routine? I use this in the morning, I use this at night, I use this in the afternoon. Everybody has a skincare routine now. I'm sure you have one, your mom has one, your sister has one, I have one, our uncles have one, even our brothers still have skincare routines now. Honestly, first thing first, you need to understand that a healthy skin is not a skin that is devoid of dark spots, stretch marks, and a healthy skin is not a skin that is devoid of stretch marks or dark spots. A healthy skin is a skin that is smooth in the surface and it is devoid of any crack or opening of any kind. Yes, that's what a healthy skin is. And then a healthy skin also involves being moisturized. If your skin is always moisturized and not dry, then you have a healthy skin. You just have a skin problem, maybe like dark spot that you want to get rid of, not just that your skin is unhealthy. Am I making sense? Do you understand what I'm saying? Do you understand what I'm saying? So well, before you start a skincare routine, the first thing you should do, first thing you should know, the first thing you should have at the back of your head is that you have to properly identify your skin problem. Properly identify your skin problem. If your skin problem is dark spots, that is your skin problem. If your skin problem is acne, pimples, or periodic acne or periodic pimples, or you just have acne every time, that is the skin problem. If you have stretch marks, well, that is the skin problem too. So you have to identify your skin problem first before rushing to any skincare vendor's DM. I'm like, ma, I need your whitening kit, ma, I need your glowing kit, ma, I need this, I need that, sir, I need that, I need those. Yes. So, and then a lot of people might like, okay, how do I identify my skin problem? There are materials online, there are ebooks, and then there are skin vendors too that have ebooks that you can access to read, so you can compare the symptoms you see on that material to what you're seeing on your skin. So that will and that will enable you know the kind of skin problems you have. Or if you don't want to go through all that stress, you can actually visit a dermatologist. Either way will work just fine. So now that you know that you have to identify your skin problems first, the next thing you should actually do is wash everything. Do I sound funny? Wash everything. When I mean wash everything, I mean washing your pillowcase, washing your satin bonnet, washing your bed sheet, washing your towel, washing your whatever, washing your face towel, whatever it is that you use that come in contact with your skin, especially when you're not, I don't know, when you're resting or when you're not aware of it. You should wash those stuffs. You should wash your satin bonnet, you should wash your pillowcases, you should wash your bed sheets. I'm not saying you don't wash them, but wash them more often. Wash them more often, and then you'd be surprised that sometimes that's all you're ever going to need. That's all you're ever going to need to improve the health of your skin. Yes, I've heard testimonies of that. I have seen articles online where the first thing a skincare vendor tells you is how often do you wash your bonnet, how often do you wash your skincare, how often do you wash your skincare tools. When I mean your skincare tools, it could be your foam. There's something they call that thing. I don't know. And then how often you wash your makeup tools. Those things are very, very important that you clean them up as often as you can. You can't just finish washing, you can't just finish doing makeup and then you wipe them with wipes and then you put them back in the bag and then you do that maybe for like a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks because you're very busy, you don't have time to soak those brushes in water. Ha. You want your skin to cry? So please, yes, what I'm trying to say is wash everything that you can. Wash it, and as often as you can, as often as you should wash them. Now, have you finished washing them? You finished washing them, okay? If you finish washing them now, the next thing you need to know about before starting a skincare routine or you're about to start a skincare routine is that you need a sunscreen. A lot of people won't tell you this, you just assume you know, but it's funny that most people don't know that they need sunscreen in their bags, they need some at home, they need some at work. It depends on the kind of work that you're working, but you actually need a sunscreen. You could be using all the glowing kits in the world, you could be using everything, you could be using the most expensive skin stuffs, and then without the sunscreen, those stuffs just the skin just looks all wrinkled and dried and sunburn patches here, left, right, center, middle, everywhere. Yes, so yes, you need a sunscreen. You actually need a sunscreen. And then with the way the sun getting hot these days, the sun is not hot, it is scorching. It scorches these days. So please, I'm begging you, get yourself a sunscreen. And the funny thing about sunscreen is that they're super affordable, and you can just get them in any pharmacy or supermarkets or wherever, or a makeup store. You can see a very good sunscreen to use. Now, have you finished washing them? You finished washing them, okay? If you finish washing them now, the next thing you need to know about before starting a skincare routine or you're about to start a skincare routine is that you need a sunscreen. A lot of people won't tell you this, you just assume you know, but it's funny that most people don't know that they need sunscreen in their bags, they need some at home, they need some at work. It depends on the kind of work that you're working, but you actually need a sunscreen. You could be using all the glowing kits in the world, you could be using everything, you could be using the most expensive skin stuffs, and then without the sunscreen, those stuffs just the skin just looks all wrinkled and dried and sunburn patches here, left, right, center, middle, everywhere. Yes, so yes, you need a sunscreen. You actually need a sunscreen. And then with the way the sun getting hot these days, the sun is not hot, it is scorching. It scorches these days. So please, I'm begging you, get yourself a sunscreen. And the funny thing about sunscreen is that they're super affordable, and you can just get them in any pharmacy or supermarkets or wherever, or a makeup store. You can see a very good sunscreen to use. If you've used everything, if you've washed everything washable, you've gotten a sunscreen, and then okay, you still have issues. Now we're getting to the main gist. Before sliding into a skin vendor's DM, please do your assignment properly. When I mean do your assignment properly, I mean take your time to find out a lot, as much as you can, about that skin vendor. Go through their testimonies, their client testimonies. Go through go through their profile, most especially. Just take your time, don't be in a rush. And then you could also ask for recommendations to go a very long way in helping people decide the kind of skincare vendor they want to patronize. So please don't just watch because somebody is doing sales. You just open your Instagram and then you see this particular skincare vendor is doing sales. I'm like, okay, they said they have this, they said they have that. Okay, so it's going to help me, it's going to do that. I'm going to be white, my chocolate is going to be popping, my melanin is going to be popping, so let me just get it. Without doing your assignment. What if you come back home now and then you see that it's acid that you've been rubbing, or you buy it and you come now and you see that? Oh, don't know. Please just don't take the risk without doing your assignments properly. Find out as much as you can about that skincare vendor. Now, after finding out as much as you can about the skincare vendor and you want to slide into the person's DM, next thing you're going to do is please be honest with them. Don't be unfortunate. Don't lie. Don't tell them half-baked truths. Don't sugarcoat your skin conditions. I mean, if for some reason you've decided that you want to start a skincare routine, then you should be ready to be honest. Abi? You should be ready to be honest with your skincare vendor. Bare your soul out. If this is how, okay, if your pimples or your acne comes out twice a week for whatever reason, you tell them. If it is rose water that causes itches to your face, you tell them. If it is, just tell them how it is. If your skin is very dried, very, very dried, that you have to keep rubbing oil every 2 seconds, you tell them however bad it is and then however good it is. Please, so they'll know the right product to recommend to you. So you will know the right product to recommend to you. If you lie and then you tell them half-baked truths and then they give you product that may likely not work or may not be as effective as it should be, then it doesn't just give you what you're looking for. You now come out everywhere on every social media platform and then you're calling out skin vendor A. He did so and so, she did so and so. I bought this with my hard-earned money and it didn't give me. But did you tell her the truth? Did you tell him the truth? Did you tell him that rose water causes itches to your face? Or rose water makes your face red, or a particular ingredient in any kind of cleanser makes your face really, really red? Did you tell them? No. Well, it's not their fault. Now, the next thing after that is that you have to have a realistic budget. Please, starting a routine is a bit expensive, or let's be honest, starting a routine is expensive. It's going to, especially that first stage, it's going to be more expensive than the subsequent stages. Yes, but that first purchase you're going to make is going to be on the high side than other subsequent purchases, depending on your skin problem. So please have a realistic budget. Don't just slide into a vendors DM with, like, okay, say for instance you have stretch mark problem, they have acne problem, they have pimples problem, you have dry skin or you have dull skin problem, and then you tell them that your budget is 2k or your budget is 5k. Some skincare vendors that don't have patience will curse you. Some of them will rant and just come and use you and just do thread on Twitter or use you and do TED Talk on Instagram. So please have a realistic budget. If you have to save towards it, please save towards it. Don't be in a rush. Have a realistic budget, because you have to understand that this purchase you're going to make, it's more often than not will not be a one-time purchase. It will have subsequent purchases and it will have subsequent additions and subtractions. So please have a realistic budget. And then that point brings me to the next point, which is consistency. Good. Is this really talked about enough? Consistency has to be your second name. If for whatever reason you wake up and then you decide that I need to take care of my skin, I need to do this, I need to look glowing, I need to repair my bad skin and all that, consistency has to be your surname, because there will be really rough times and there will be good time. There will be times when the product is looking like it's going to work, and there are times that the product will be like, you just wonder what am I using. But that is where consistency comes in. As long as you've made your you've done your assignment, the products were recommended to you, and then you trust your skincare vendor, then consistency has to be at the back of your head. Like now, and then consistency in two different forms: consistency in the products that you'll be using. When I mean consistency in the product that you'll be using, please don't use product A and then go to another person that is somewhere and go and purchase another product, or maybe another similar product or something else that they said, okay, if you use this one, it work. Before you decided to use the first one, you had already done, I had expected that you've done all your assignments and you know that, okay, this particular one will work for me. All I have to do is to be consistent with it. Don't mix products, because different vendors have different formulas, and then your skin, you can't put your skin through that stress. Having a skincare routine is trying to relieve your skin of stress so that you can properly rejuvenate and come out looking all brighter and glowing and stuff. So please do not subject your skin to that kind of stress of having to adapt to this product in the morning and then having to adapt to the other one in the night. You will not see the effect that you're looking for. That's the truth. You will not see it. And then consistency in time and usage. If you're being asked to use a particular product twice a week, please use it twice a week. Don't use it once in a month or once in 3 months because you're really busy. Please use it twice a week so that you will be able to tell if the product is actually working or not, or so you'll be able to have maximum effect, good effect for your skin. Like I said, please be consistent. However you do, if you have to plan it, if you have to create timers on your phone or on whatever gadget that you're using, so you know that, okay, at this particular time I'm supposed to use this, and at this particular time I'm supposed to use that. Please help me to help yourself to help your skincare vendor so you can look good. Well, this particular point brings me to the end of the video, so I hope you enjoyed watching it, and if you did, please give this video a thumbs up. And if you have other skincare tips, other skin tips, other tips that we should know before starting a skincare routine, please feel free to let us know in the comment section below. And then if you have any question regarding this video, regarding everything that I have said, please feel free to ask me in the comment section. And then I'll see you in my next video. Thank you.